Along with opening a bank account comes the responsibility of managing the money in the account. And we've got 3 simple tips to help you do just that. Check your account often. Take advantage of the tools offered by your financial institution. And find a spending method that works best for you. First, check your account often. A good rule of thumb is to check on your account at least twice per month. The easiest way to do this is by logging into your online bank account and looking over the list of transactions you've made recently, like debit card purchases, ATM withdrawals, and funds transfers. There are a few reasons you'll want to keep an eye on your transaction history. The first is to catch mistakes. Maybe a restaurant charged you twice when you went to grab dinner. Perhaps your financial institution made an accounting error. Or it could be that you transferred money from the wrong account last week but won't notice until you check the transaction history. The second reason to pay attention to your account is so you can catch unusual activity. For example, maybe your card information was stolen while buying something online, and now the fraudster is using that information to make purchases. Although your financial institution might be able to detect and prevent these kinds of transactions, there's no guarantee that will always be the case. Keep an eye out for suspicious activity on your account so you can report it. The sooner you catch it, the better, and the more likely you are to recover any money you may have lost. The third reason to check your account activity is to get an overall picture of your spending habits. This is the perfect opportunity to see how much you've saved, how much you've spent, how well you're staying on budget, and what changes you might need to make to your spending plan. This takes us to our next tip. Take advantage of the tools offered by your credit union or bank. Some financial institutions offer free online budgeting tools that make it easier to track spending. It's also a good idea to set up customizable alerts, so you can get a text message or email whenever your balance hits a certain dollar amount, if there's unusual activity, and more. And don't forget to take a look at your financial institution's automatic transfer options. This way, you can have funds automatically transferred into your savings account at a certain time every month or each time your paycheck comes in, so you can save without giving it a second thought. Our final tip for account management is to find a spending method that works for you. Using a debit card to make all your purchases is convenient. They are accepted by most merchants and can be used both online and in person. But the convenience of a debit card can also make it easier to spend more than you originally planned. To prevent overspending, some people choose cash as their primary spending method. For example, if you have a goal to spend $30 or less per day, then keep no more than $30 in cash with you throughout the day. It'll be easier to stay within budget if you don't have enough cash on hand to overspend in the first place. But relying too heavily on cash can have its downsides. Any purchase you make with cash won't appear on your account's transaction history. This can make it more difficult to keep track of where exactly you've been spending. And if your cash is ever lost or stolen, it's likely gone for good. Rather than choosing to spend only with a card or only with cash, you can also consider taking a hybrid approach, where both your debit card and cash are used for different things. For example, you could choose to make most of your day-to-day purchases with cash. And when a transaction needs to appear on your account history, or when cash isn't a convenient payment method, you can use your debit card. However you choose to manage your finances, remember what we talked about in our first video. It's up to you to decide what your personal relationship with money looks like. And developing good money habits now will help you build a foundation for both short-term and long-term success. Check out our next video to learn about credit reports and why they are important.